This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
Secondly, God is pleased with your personal fulfillment. Look at this. God wants you to be personally fulfilled. Psalm 35:27. The Lord be exalted, who delights in the well-being of his servant. Now note that God is pleased with the personal fulfillment of his servant. Servant. The implication has to be absorbed here. Personal fulfillment happens when we're serving God. Personal fulfillment when we are serving God is of great delight to him. God seeks the personal fulfillment. Listen to this. God seeks the personal fulfillment of those who serve him. I used to think, God, if I decide to obey you, then you're going to call me to be a missionary in the deep, dark jungles of Africa somewhere, and I'll never see my friends again, and it's just going to be awful, and I'll probably die, out there eaten by mosquitoes, and this will just be awful. And I never had this. It was later when I really, I wasn't even saved when I was thinking those things, but I remember later when I discovered, God delights in the well-being of his servant. God wants me to be personally fulfilled. And I remember asking my dad one time, Dad, why Honduras? When Mom and Dad decided to go to the mission field, nobody had ever even heard of Honduras. This was back in, the 1600s. And nobody had ever even heard of this country. Why would you go to Honduras? There's all these, exotic places that you could go to, and all these places that you hear about all the mission work and so forth. Who picks Honduras of all places? And God, and they went there because there was an invitation. Some people said, we need missionaries in Honduras. We need to start a ministry in Honduras. And I said, did you make the right choice? He said, not only did I make the right choice, he said, I made the only choice I could make. I said, well, no, you could have gone to other countries. He said, no, not if I was serving God. You see, when we are serving, when we decide that we're going to be servants, God decides that we're going to be personally fulfilled. That's his choice. That's the way he does things. When we decide that we're going to seek and serve God and do it his way, accomplish it the way he wants us to accomplish it, he's going to see to it that we are personally fulfilled. It's not your job to fulfill yourself. It's not your responsibility for you to find your own personal fulfillment. It's your responsibility to serve the Lord and accomplish what he wants to accomplish. It's his responsibility to make sure you are personally fulfilled.
On behalf of Dan Hurst and the Open Class, we want to thank you for watching. We hope it was a blessing.